Good morning, children. Welcome to chemistry class. This is Vivian Raju presenting the today's lesson. Today's topic is the discussion of worksheet 12 in periodic table. Now let us go to the worksheet. The questions given in this worksheet are level 3 questions. The first few questions are multiple choice questions with single correct option. The first question is, the shielding provided by different types of orbitals is of the order dash. We know that the s orbitals are more penetrated towards the nucleus than p orbitals, which are more penetrated towards the nucleus than d orbitals, and f orbitals are more diffused. So the order of shielding effect is s greater than p greater than d greater than f. So first option is the right option. Second question, for neon and argon we consider dash radii. Neon and argon are the inert gases. For inert gases we use van der Waals radii. So third option is the correct option. Next, third question, in which of the following compounds does the ratio of anion size to cation size has the maximum value? Anion to cation size. Here the cations are cesium ion, lithium ion, lithium ion, cesium ion. The cation size is smallest in lithium fluoride and lithium iodide when compared to cesium, and iodine's iodide ions size is bigger than fluoride ions size. So ratio of the anion size to cation size will be maximum in lithium iodide. So third option will be the right option. Fourth question, which of the following sets of elements is arranged in the order of increasing atomic radii? In the order of increasing atomic radii. Sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon. These are the atoms present in the same period. When we move from left to right in a period, the size of the atom gradually decreases due to increased nuclear charge, and the electron remains more or less at the same distance. Carbon, nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine are also belong to the same period in the increasing order of atomic numbers. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium and tellurium. These are the elements in the group. In a period when we move from left to right, the size of the atom decreases, whereas in a group, when we move from top to bottom, the size of the atom increases. So the elements which are arranged in the increasing order of atomic radii are oxygen, sulfur, selenium and tellurium. Third option is the right option. Iodine, bromine, chlorine, fluorine are arranged in the decreasing order of the size, though they are also belonging to the same group. Next, 15th question. The correct values of ionization enthalpies in kilojoules per mole of silicon, phosphorus, chlorine and sulfur respectively. What is the order given here? Silicon, phosphorus, chlorine, sulfur. Silicon, phosphorus, chlorine, sulfur. Atomic number of silicon is 14, phosphorus 15, chlorine 17, sulfur 16. What are the values given? 786. Ionization potential values. 786, 999, 1012, 1256 are the ionization enthalpies. When we move from left to right in a period, that is, if the elements are written in the increasing order of atomic numbers, The order will be silicon, phosphorus, sulfur and chlorine. When we move from left to right, ionization energy gradually increases. Chlorine has the highest ionization energy. That is, ionization energy of chlorine will be 1256. Silicon has the least ionization energy. So ionization energy of silicon will be 786. The phosphorus ionization energy from phosphorus to sulfur, as the atomic number increases, the ionization energy should increase, but phosphorus possesses half-filled orbitals. Because of that, phosphorus ionization energy is more than that of sulfur. Ionization energy of phosphorus is more than that of sulfur. So among the values 999 and 1012, the ionization energy of phosphorus would be 1012 and ionization energy of sulfur would be 999. So the order of ionization energies will be silicon 786, phosphorus 1012, next one is chlorine. In the given order is chlorine, that is 1256. Sulfur is at the last, whose ionization energy is 999. So the order is this one: 786, 1012, 1256 and 999. So third option is the right option. Next, sixth question. An element has successive ionization enthalpies 940, that is first ionization enthalpy is 940, second ionization enthalpy 2080, third ionization enthalpy 3090, fourth ionization enthalpy 4140, fifth ionization enthalpy 7030, sixth ionization enthalpy 7870, and seventh ionization enthalpy 16,000 and eighth ionization enthalpy 19,500 kilojoules. There is a sudden jump in the ionization energies after the removal of sixth electron. That means the removal of seventh electron is very, very, very difficult. This is showing that there are 6 electrons in the valence shell of atom. So the element belongs to 16th group. So third option is the right option. A big jump is observed from 6th ionization energy to 7th ionization energy. That means the valence shell of the element might have 6 electrons. So that element should belong to 16th group. Next, 7th question. The ionization enthalpies of lithium and sodium are 520 kilojoules per mole and 495 kilojoules per mole respectively. The energy required to convert all the atoms present in 7 milligrams of lithium and 23 milligrams of sodium vapors to their respective gaseous cations are dash. If these are grams, 7 grams, it will be 1 mole. 23 grams will be 1 mole. So the energies required to convert 1 mole of lithium and 1 mole of sodium will be 520 kilojoules and 495 kilojoules. But here milligrams are given. So the energies required to convert these many milligrams of lithium and sodium will be 520 joules and 495 joules. So second option is the right option. Next few questions are multiple choice questions with one or more correct options. The 8th question is, which of the following order is correct? Let us see. Van der Waals radius is greater than crystal radius, which is greater than covalent radius. we discussed that van der Waals radius is the radius of two atoms of neighboring molecules. So it is always greater than the crystal radius and covalent radius. We already discussed that crystal radius is greater than covalent radius. In the crystal radius, metallic crystals are arranged like this, one touching the other, whereas in the covalent bond formation, there is a common region which is common to both the atoms. So covalent radius is smaller than crystal radius. So here the correct order is van der Waals radius greater than crystal radius, which is greater than covalent radius. So first option is the right option. Next, covalent radius is less than crystal radius. Covalent radius is less than crystal radius. This is right. Crystal radius is less than van der Waals radius. This is also right. This is given in the reverse order. This is also right. Second one is also right. Covalent radius is greater than crystal radius is not right, which is greater than van der Waals radius. So correct options are 1 and 2. Next, ninth question. Choose the pair in which IE1 of first element is greater than IE1 of second element. IE1 means first ionization energy. First ionization energy of first element is greater than first ionization energy of second element. But in case of IE2, order is reversed. Identify that pair. In the case of phosphorus and sulfur, phosphorus has half-filled orbitals. So ionization energy of phosphorus is greater than first ionization energy of sulfur. So this is one of the sets. Magnesium and aluminum. First ionization energy of magnesium is greater than aluminum, as removal of electron is difficult because of the removal from completely filled s orbital, whereas in aluminum electron is to be removed from p orbital. So this is one of the sets. And nitrogen and oxygen. First ionization energy of nitrogen is more than that of first ionization energy of oxygen because of the half-filled orbitals of nitrogen. But the second ionization energy order should be reversed. Phosphorus has 15 electrons. By the loss of 1 electron, phosphorus changes to P plus 14 electrons. Sulfur 16 electrons. After the loss of 1 electron, sulfur changes to S minus, which has 15 electrons. Though first ionization energy is more than second ionization energy, removal of electron from S minus ion is more difficult than removal of electron from P plus, S plus, not S minus. Removal of electron from S plus is more difficult than removal of electron from P plus. The reason is, if 15 electrons are there, these orbitals will be half-filled. So second ionization energy of sulfur is greater than the second ionization energy of phosphorus. So this is one of the right options. In the same way, here also magnesium. Magnesium has 12 electrons. When it changes to Mg plus, it has 11 electrons. A removal of electron from s orbital. Aluminium has 13 electrons. After the removal of 1 electron, aluminium changes to Al plus. Now Al plus has 12 electrons. Here electron is to be removed from the same orbital, that is 3s orbital. But electron is removed from pair in aluminium, whereas single electron is to be removed in the case of Mg plus. So removal of electron from Al plus is more difficult than the removal of electron from Mg plus. So this is also the right option. Third one is also the Right option. Next, nitrogen has higher ionization energy than oxygen, but after the removal of one electron, oxygen gets a stable configuration. So removal of electron from O plus ion will be difficult than the removal of electron from nitrogen. So here also the second ionization energy of oxygen is greater than the nitrogen. So in the case of first ionization energy, P greater than S, Mg greater than Al, and N greater than O. But in the case of second ionization energies, order is reversed. That is S greater than P, Al greater than Mg, and O greater than N. So the correct options are the first, third, and fourth options. Next paragraph. When a neutral atom loses one or more electrons, a positive ion called cation is formed. On the loss of electron, a positive ion is formed. The ionic radius of cation is less than that of neutral atom. It is because the cation has a higher effective nuclear charge. As the effective nuclear charge increases, a neutral atom has more size compared to the cation. Among the cations, as the positive charge increases, the ionic radii decreases. As the positive charge increases, that is, by the loss of one more electron, effective nuclear charge is further increased. So, cation possessing the highest charge possesses a lowest value of size. This is the information given. Based on this, we need to answer two questions. Na plus, Mg2 plus, Al3 plus, Si4 plus are isoelectronic. They possess the same number of electrons. Na plus, Mg2 plus, Al3 plus, Si4 plus. Their neutral atoms have 11, 12, 13 and 14 electrons, but the ions have 10 electrons each. So these are the isoelectronic ions. The positive charges of the nuclei are 11, 12, 13, 14. That is, effective nuclear charge is more in silicon 4 plus ion. That is, as the atomic number increases, effective nuclear charge increases in the case of isoelectronic species. So size of the ion decreases as the atomic number increases. So Na plus ion is bigger in size compared to Mg2 plus ion, which is bigger in size compared to Al3 plus ion, which is bigger in size compared to Si4 plus ion. So Na plus greater than Mg2 plus greater than Al3 plus greater than Si4 plus is the order of the ionic radii. That is, fourth option is the right option. Next, 11th question. In the isoelectronic series K plus, Cl minus, S2 minus and Ca plus, the largest size is of, here also K plus, Cl minus, S2 minus and Ca2 plus. All of these possess 18 electrons. These are isoelectronic. Here largest size, the species possess the largest size is the species whose nuclear charge is less. Among these, the species which has the least nuclear charge is sulfide ion, S2 minus ion. So fourth option is the right option here also. These are the answers of questions given in worksheet 12. Thank you.